All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Let me know, please, if you have any problem from your side. We know that Muslims always they say to us that they, as Muslims or Muhammadans, they worship one God and they are against worshiping idols. But in fact, Islam, all of it is about worshiping idols. And today we'll give you some examples. I choose this idol to show you how much deep the Islamic mythology in worshiping idols. All of us we knew that some companies, when they do a sale for cars, they choose women wearing no skirt almost. And the purpose of this is to get attention of the men, that if you get this car, you can get a girl like this. It's a deception. Allah, he did exactly the same, but he switched. If you want to get the girl, you have to get let us say, the purpose here now became, at the end of the day, it's the girl anyway. Why a Muslim he want to worship Allah? Is that because he really believe in Allah and he love Allah and he care for Allah? No, he care for legs, vagina, breast, a woman he even never met, and not only one woman, thousands of them. This is a very clear deception, which is nothing but worshiping idols. And the idol here is sex. A Muslim when I do jihad, you will see his leader, he is not quoting for him that when you go to heaven we will pray together. He is quoting for him how beautiful the vagina you will get in heaven. Allah spent 1,000 years to soften the skin of those private parts. And that is making it clear that this man is not going to go and do jihad because he cared to meet Allah as much he care. Actually, he don't care even at all. He will not meet Allah anyway. According to the hadith, supposedly Allah, he will have a party every Friday, and every Muslim will have his chair, and then Allah will have competition of singing, and they will sing 3 verses from the Quran or 3 chapters. The first one who will sing is David, the second one is Muhammad, and the third one is Allah, and for sure Allah is going to be the winner. So when the Muslim they say to you, we do not believe in worshiping idols, all your heaven is about idols, all your religion is about idols, everything you believe in is idols. Then if we go and we search for the Kaaba, the one who's saying to me, don't change the picture. I mean, your TV is full of those. Suddenly now we cannot see it. If you go and see the Muslim practice of a praying around a room, and that room contain a black stone, and the black stone is a holy stone. Isn't it? This is what paganism is about. Kissing the stones, praying around the stones, going in a circle like ants. If this is not paganism, what is paganism? So Islam teach and promote 2 kinds of being pagan: the pagan in earth and pagan in heaven. In heaven you will be a pagan person who worship sex, penises, women, sex with the children's. And we showed you before how Muslims they claim and they believe that the heaven is nothing but a porn mansion, like Playboy porn, and there is an open relationship for having sex with everybody, anyone you wish. And this is again nothing but worshiping idols. Somebody saying, are you going to pick up my call today, Abdul? For sure we will take your call, Abdul. Give me a second and we will get you ready to call us. Let us see how good you are. Are you going to pick up my call? Oh, sure we will take your call, as if you are a person who can answer anyway. We gave you, we let you call how many times before, and you could not answer anything, as usual. Do you want me to give you an example? Everything is recorded. All your calls are recorded. None of you Muslims have anything to answer. You are pagan who worship idols. Let me see, where is this guy? The funny about Muslims, they call you when you are not on air, and they call you when it's not time to talk. Like now, if I say don't call me, they start calling because they knew I'm not going to take the call. If I say okay, Muslims call me, they will not call. Okay, let us see. What's your name in Skype, Abdul? Muhammad al-Masri. Muhammad al-Musari. What is your name in Skype? Give me your name in Skype so we can let you call us. I'm waiting for you. You will notice right away that no Muslim really have an answer for anything, and the Muslims are like the same as a parrot who repeat what he heard before. They say to you that you Christians, you worship a man. The fact it is them who worship a man, not us. We don't worship a man. We don't believe that God is a man. We believe God became a man. He came to us as a man, not a man became God. It is you Muslims who take your religion from a man, and if what he say oppose what Allah say, you accept what he say against Allah. It is you Muslims, if somebody say the F word to Allah, you forgive the person who said that if you repent. But if you say the F word to Muhammad, there is no repentance, so you have to kill him, because Muhammad is more important than Allah. Allah himself, he worked for the sake of Muhammad and for his testicles. Big numbers of verses and orders in Islam is made just to suit the desire of sexual desire of Muhammad. So who is the servant of who? And who worked for who? You're Allah, he worked for Muhammad. Until now, I'm waiting for your Skype, Abdul. You keep saying to me, you want to take my call, my call. What's your Skype? Why you going dead now? You were saying, are you going to take my Skype? What is your Skype name? I will call you. What is your Skype name? So, call me now. What is your Skype name? I mean, I know what to say. What is your Skype name? Let me guess. Your Skype name is Al Burak. Or maybe it is a women have a butt of 1 mile size. What's your Skype name? I will call you right now. You see, guys, call me, but he will not give me his Skype name. Wait. So you're asking me for, like, you keep posting, are you going to take my call now? Are you going to take my call now? And now suddenly you do not know your Skype name. Okay. Anyway, take your time. The black stone, which is shaped in the shape of a vagina, is nothing but inheritance of pagan belief before Muhammad, and Muhammad, he adopted the same belief. A pagan following the pagan. The Kaaba was exist before Muhammad, and the pagan Arab, according to Muslim themselves, they worship the Kaaba and they won't go around the Kaaba and they kiss the black stone. So Islam changed nothing. They were pagan, they're still pagan. And then Muhammad, he added to the paganism of the Arab more paganism, which is sexuality and sex. But the Kaaba is still the Kaaba. It is nothing but a pagan 6x6 room, used to be without roof. And the town next to Mecca, they used to come and throw garbage from the top of the Kaaba inside the Kaaba. Anyone knows why? Why they use it through garbage inside the Kaaba? The Kaaba was without a roof. It was just 4 walls. And it used not to be high like this. Because the neighbors who they have a Kaaba, there was more than 26 Kaaba in the Arabian Peninsula. So every town have a competition with the town next to them. They want the people to come and do Hajj around the Kaaba, which is their Kaaba, not the Kaaba in Mecca. The Kaaba in Mecca used to be without roof. So the neighbor from the neighbor town, they come and they throw garbage inside, throw it over the wall inside the Kaaba. So those who believe in this Kaaba, they will not believe in it anymore, because who will go, if this Kaaba have God, then why the God allow the garbage to be in it? And then after that, they decide to have a roof for it. And then when Muhammad became victorious, the Muslim, they destroy all the other Kaaba and they left their own Kaaba. And by the way, all the reference you can find it in Islamic books. Somebody saying if you come to Somalia, you will become dead. My friend, in Somalia now we have a big number of USA Army. So trust me, I'm the last one to be dead. Actually, in Somalia, USA Army every day is hunting some terrorist. Sometimes some of them we make them shish kebab, and some of them we make them potatoes. So don't fall into the trap and the lies which they give it to you, saying that Islam is against paganism. If we ask a Muslim why you kiss a black stone, if you remember, once I went to a Muslim website and I said to in the chat, like they have a chat option, I said, I have a question. The Prophet, he kissed a black stone. Why he kissed a black stone? He said, because it's holy. I said, okay, why it's holy? He said, because he kissed it. Stupidity versus stupidity. Why he kissed the black stone? Because it's holy. Okay, why it's holy? Because he kissed it. I mean, it's obvious. What's wrong with you? And you tell me this religion, the follower of this religion is not, they are not smart. What's wrong with you? This is a very smart answer. And now if you ask anyone, what is the purpose of kissing stones? What they will say to you, you will hear the most silly, stupid answers ever you can imagine. The black stone, brother, was sent from heaven, brother. Okay, so if a black stone coming from heaven, we kiss it. So what? What do you mean from heaven? What does that mean? What does that mean exactly? The black stone is coming from heaven, so we have to kiss it. In fact, the Arab always, they used to worship any stone which look strange. Any stone, they think it's coming from the space. They think it is stone coming from the gods. And we can prove that easy. If we go in the hadith right now in the front of your eyes and search for some hadith, read with me carefully. Sahih al-Bukhari. We used to worship stones. And when we found a better stone than the first one, we would throw the first one and take the better one. Hey, hey, Muslim Muhammadan, now you have the better stone, you have the black stone, brother. That is what Arab do. And this is your Islamic resource and your own documentation of history, which is not really accepted by me, because history written by Muslims is full of deceptions. I mean, they don't like, if a Muslim, he will feel that this information, if it's true information, is going to hurt Islam, he will never write it. But you know, at that time the Muslims were victorious, and they never thought that we are going to, the time will come and someone like me is going to get this and get them busted with their paganism. So we used to worship a stone, and then we find a better stone, we throw the first one, and then we replace it with the better one. And that's exactly what happened with the black stone. And even if they could not find a stone to worship, they milk a sheep. If we could not find a stone, then would collect some earth, i.e. soil, dirt, and they bring a sheep and milk that sheep over it, and they perform tawaf around it. Tawaf, the same as they do today, they go around the Kaaba. It's the same. Nothing changed. Pagan religion by the pagan Arab, and Muhammad is a pagan man, and there's no doubt about that. What is the Abdur? He said he was going to call me. And then after that, Muhammad, he decided to take paganism to a better level. Fantasy. Fantasy is very effective. You see, everything happens in the brain. Your pain, your joy, your excitement, even sexuality is nothing but a chemical in the brain. Everything is a chemical in the brain. And Muhammad, he decided to use a very old method. He is not the founder of it. It's a satanic method of temptation. Temptation is the best way to control the mind of anyone. You see, even today in businesses, I don't know how many of you live in America or in Western countries. In America here, we receive in the mail every day some kind of advertising, a cable, etc., a credit card. You know, they tempt you with certain things, like we will give you 200 TV channels if you. But this is a temptation. It's not a necessity for your life. Is it really necessarily for my life? No. Is it necessarily for my life to buy a bag? Let us say you are a female, and now they are trying to tempt you to spend maybe what you save for 6 months to buy something made by a brand just because you like to show off. This is a temptation. This is actually satanic temptation. You became enslaved by the temptation, and you cannot resist that temptation to the point you work like a donkey for 6 months, and then you spend all the 6 months of hard work standing in your feet, going every day to work in winter, in summer, and then you pay a bag. You pay all the money you save for a bag. Muhammad even is smarter than that. He will not even get you the bag, but he will take your money. He will make you dream about the bag. He promised you you will have it in heaven. And if you go to heaven, just let me know.